Welcome to the talent video. In this video, we're going to talk about the management part and publishing the tasks. But before that, I'm going to just briefly go over I have done in my previous video. So I'm going to recap a few things here. So we have a data inventory where we can see the data posture at the moment. We can see the data sets. We can get the data connections and we can apply the add semantic types. When we can also add data quality rules, and then we saw that in the preparation we can have augmented intelligence based operations preparations, and then we can add pipelines, and then we saw that we and have the data steward part where if manual intervention is needed, or there is a deduplication or these kind of effort which we might want humans to approve, get involved, and we can do that. Okay. So the last part is okay. We have done this. We have developed all these applications, but where to from where from this point where to go? Okay. So as an example, I have created this pipeline. So how I can schedule that and publish that? Okay. So in order to do that, first I need to do what I need to do is I'm gonna create. For example, I have this pipeline. So I'm just gonna complete this one, and I'm gonna say, I'm gonna add a new data set, or rather I'm gonna keep it like this. Okay, so I'm gonna say, okay, this is the one, and then I'm gonna publish a new artifact. So before I can schedule it, I need to publish the artifact, and I'm gonna publish into a shared space. So once I publish this one, then I can go to the management console, sorry. In the management console, I see the operations which were basically if there is any task running, etc. at the moment, but there is nothing, so I'm gonna go to the management. In the management, I see the artifacts here actually, so I'm gonna click on the artifacts here, and gonna take me to artifacts, and I'm gonna click on task here. I'm gonna add a new task. So I'm gonna say just add a task. So now my task type is pipeline, and the artifact is the pipeline 4, and always use the latest version. And I'm gonna say okay, publish in the shared space, and if I want to add tags, I can do that. The second step is I choose the run profile where to run that, and then I can add a task trigger. So the trigger is, let's say I'm gonna say once, and I can choose different type of triggers, and I can also use the cron methodology as well for this one. Okay, so for now I'm gonna go for once a task once, and I'm gonna say um, just add any time here. So let's say we're gonna add this time, and I'm gonna put that to 50 so that it's in the future, otherwise it's gonna give me an error. Okay, so now the task is triggered, and it's gonna run, and it's gonna give us some information, or I can write it now, or I can manually do that. Okay, and then there is another angle where we have plan. So in plan, what we can do is we can add multiple tasks in one step. So for example, I have already created one plan, so I have another task, and then I can add this task in here. So I can add those steps, and I can also add a plan based on this trigger. And in this one, if you see in the base one, I do not have any trigger type which is like external ones, but here I have the webhook, so I can create a webhook to trigger the task. And so in this way you can create uh, task chains which are dependent on one another, so we can do these steps. Okay, step by step run that. Okay, so that's it for this video. Stay tuned for more. Thank you very much.